Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my No Man's Sky Fresh Start video series. This is going to be episode 5, and I just want to recap a little bit. Last episode, basically, I was just pretty much finishing um, gathering a bunch of materials to make a bunch of this equipment we got at the Anomaly. Kind of finishing the setup of the base and all that kind of stuff. And I think today might not be too much different than that. I'm probably just going to be trying to gather what I need to get these upgrades or this technology I got yesterday at the Anomaly, get that up and activated on my character, and just kind of another chill day. So let's see. I think I want to start out by I'm looking pretty good on carbon and condensed carbon. I'm going to let me check my storage real quick. All right, a little bit of cobalt. So I think I'm going to. I got a storm crystal. I'm going to need a couple storm crystals to, I believe, make the antimatter reactor. Yesterday, at the end of the video, or the last episode when we left the Anomaly, I was also able to get the atmosphere harvester, which is cool because with this thing, it's kind of like the oxygen harvester. It can gather or grab oxygen, but it can also grab nitrogen, sulfurin, radon, and methane, I guess, if you put it in a purple galaxy. So I don't know what gas or atmosphere it'll catch here, but it would actually be pretty cool if it also caught some oxygen. So what I'm going to do is kind of build up this very little cobalt stack that I got right now. I'm going to build this up, and because I want to be able to make a couple ion batteries, I think I'm going to need, and let me see. Yeah, so again, pretty cool. Cobalt will turn into ionized cobalt at a 2 cobalt to 1 ionized cobalt ratio, but when you add the oxygen, of course, it just jacks it up in your favor, and it makes it a 2 to 5 ratio. So we can do this, and then when we add the ionized cobalt, that naturally gives you a favorable it gives you a favorable rate. 1 ionized cobalt makes 2, so if we add the oxygen, I believe it also jacks it up. I might be, yeah. So just a really efficient, pretty quick way to increase, your cobalt. All right. So let me see. One of the first things I want to do is I do want to get the advanced mining laser. That's as good as done. Just hit that with the wiring loom. All right. I seen some floating crystals here yesterday, so I am gonna Now that I got the advanced mining laser, I will be able to mine those. And at the moment, okay, so I'm out of oxygen. So I think I'm just going to run around a little bit and, wow, grab some things. All right. Pretty sure I've seen floating crystals kind of really close to the base here. All right. All right. And I know at some point I'm going to want to go. I'm going to definitely want to go back to the planet in this system. It's like a dead planet where we got the pyrite, and I had to visit a couple times, basically where all the curious mode is. I'm definitely going to want to go there and at least hit that curious mode once or twice, throw down a save beacon, because with that, that pretty much opens up all your upgrades at the anomaly, or it opens up, depending how much you go there, it would open up a whole lot. So, all right, I don't see. Yeah, actually, they would. I believe they would pretty much show up on my visor here. Cargo drop. Okay, well, I am not seeing them. That's okay. Let's see, what do I need for... Let's see what I need for my... I just need... Oh, I need silver. So there we go. That's something. Copper, silver, uranium. Oh, and this is pretty good. Yeah, I can throw this S class shield in my starship that I pulled out of our Artemis's ship yesterday, and when we salvaged that, I also got a couple of the blueprint technologies out of there, the hyperdrive, and I think maybe another shield. Need to look real quick, but that's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, I know I've seen what I've seen yesterday, but I'm not going to spend all day looking for them. but it would be handy to actually um, get some floating crystals because generally you get things like what do they call granitine? You can get all those high quality stones, and if you put those in the refiner, they generally turn into silver or gold on like a 1 to 250 ratio or something. So, and I do need some silver right now for um, that hazard suit, the hazard protection. So, yeah. Now look at this. Okay. We'll go over there and hit that sodium nitrate vein. There we go. Sweet. All right. Yeah, so I think the cool thing about this game is you can kind of play it the way you want, but I guess that's with pretty much any, I don't know, sandbox or survival type game. Uh, I'm really, really stuck on those floating crystals that I seen yesterday, but uh, yeah, I'm just going to head back, I think. And maybe check some of the, well, I didn't scan all the planets in the system yesterday, but I want to check the planet that I did go to a few times the other day and see if that has any silver or gold veins on it. And that way I can go there and grab some of that. Okay, there they are. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Cool. They were actually closer to the base than I thought. All right. And these right here may give me the silver I need for my hazard shield. So, right, and one more. Oh, no, there is another. Cool. There we are. Okay. Building up my uranium. And I think also, got to feed this thing some carbon. Did I put this in my, yeah. So this right here is pretty important, man. Teleport receiver. So essentially with this piece of equipment in my starship, anywhere on the planet that I am, this is like a second inventory to me. I can pretty much access anything that's in the ship inventory. So that right there is really fantastic. So I definitely want to take care of getting that as soon as possible. So for that, I need just some antimatter, which means I need to make some chromatic metal. So grab this copper out of there, and yeah, and actually let me install the shields. So I got the S-class shield. Let's see what that takes us up to. 205. Okay. What else? Hyperdrive. $155. All right. And Starship Shield, another Starship Shield module. 214. Let's see what happens if I put that 212 to 214. So it's the same thing. Okay. And let's see what we found. Oh, sweet. All right, yeah. So I think that's great because now, pretty sure I'm going to wind up with the silver I need to go ahead and get that hazard protection upgrade working. So, okay, that makes gold. What about mango gold? Just makes gold too. Yeah. It's a 1 to 125 ratio, which is cool. Because then I can take the gold and make pyrite if I need it. Let's see what this iridesite. Oh, platinum, damn it. I don't need platinum. Okay. So, back on track. How much? What is it? 3 antimatter? Yeah, 3 antimatter. What about I don't think I can even think about making the antimatter reactor because that takes a storm crystal, I believe. It takes 5. So, I'm gonna have to find a planet where there's a lot of storms and stuff and just try to go crazy collecting that. Okay, so 3 antimatter. I believe that would be 75 chromatic metal. Just double check real quick. Okay, so yeah. Well, we'll do that. Okay. All right. Very cool. Okay, so I'm going to start offloading some stuff into the ship, I guess. And um, I can also put some stuff in storage. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna I think I'm going to just I'm gonna burn up this rusted metal into ferrite dust in this refiner. Okay. And then I'm going to throw the salt in this refiner. Maybe, actually, I'll go with the cobalt again. I want to get a decent amount of that. Ooh. Alright, and so I need silver. So let's look. Uranium, copper, cobalt. And the other planet was right here. And on that planet, yeah, they don't have silver. So actually, maybe what I'll do, copper, salt. Maybe I will go ahead and just ride around the system real quick and scan all the planets that I can. And see if there is a planet that has some silver on it. Let's see. Yeah, this machine's awesome. It's just pumping out the oxygen. Alright, and okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up into space real quick and just scout out the system. Starship guidance message. Starball, so Paradise Planet. There's nothing there that I want. Okay. So that's one planet scouted. Okay, it's already got that yesterday. I guess I could just shoot some asteroids, really. Check this one out. Copper, rusted metal, and salt. And then what's this? That's the one we were at yesterday, or the episode before. And I might actually go there and grab some of those curious deposits. Copper, uranium. Yeah. And that's home base. Nothing moon. Chart planet. Yeah, I'm going there. Maybe I'll hit an asteroid belt when I get close and find some silver. Pretty much from my experience, my main character, anytime you find curious deposits on a planet, they're generally all over the planet. Here we go. Very easy to find. So, get some of this stuff, whatever that is. I guess it's copper or pyrite. All right, it's pyrite. I think, let me see if I can do this. Because I really, yeah, I left the cobalt back at the base. It would just, I'd rather just set a mining unit on this thing with a save beacon. That would be a whole lot more profitable, really. Yeah, I don't have no cobalt with me. But I'll make... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back and make a couple batteries, and then I will come back here. Let's take a look around real quick. Just going to kind of fly low here with keep my eyes open. Maybe check that building out. So right now I'm just really in discovery mode, exploring mode, and farming mode at the moment. And that's definitely a big part of this game, so eventually I will get back on track with the main mission and all, but this game's definitely more than just that. So let me... Man, I am just flying recklessly. And feed those and Jesus. There's another. Geez, there's a couple. That's. Let me do a scan real quick again. Ancient data structure. Okay. 352 away. Might as well go ahead and grab that. That's navigation data. That's always helpful. Yeah, and that kind of looks like what could pass for curious deposits. So I've definitely got my eyes open for that. Because I know they're on this planet. Seen them a couple times. Ancient data structure. Okay. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty helpful. Yeah. A little bit more exploring here. I'm just gonna call it to me. There we go. Let's go. That's on the other planet. Copper. Yeah, I think I need more copper actually. right here. What is that? Cobalt. Wow. And that should be good. That's something you can easily like double and triple. So, alright. Seeing a sort of gold colored deposit over here. I guess it's either pyrite or copper. I guess that is copper, okay. More deposits, cobalt, copper. Copper, pyrite. Actually, let me do this now. Come on. Hold R2 to take off, not happening. Stuck. What the hell? Base computer has parts should restore the interactive base computer. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Maybe this will pop me back on. Okay. All right, good. Okay, pyrite deposit, cobalt. I guess I will go there and set up a autonomous mining unit right on the deposit, and so then that way I have a constant supply of that stuff, and that should be just like right. You know? Is it on top? I'll find some another spot. How's that? Alright, let's make an ion battery. And I'm going to sit one of these bad boys right down on here. Feed it some carbon. And now I just need to make a save beacon. And that's good. Okay, 2 metal plating. Alright. Oh. Made one. I guess I need some dust. Yes, I do. Okay. This is all. Okay. Good to go. Pure Fahrenheit. Done with that. Okay, I'll go ahead and color this. Damn it. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and color this like, I guess gold. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now, I've got that set up. And we'll get back to, maybe I'll check out this little house icon I got lit up here. Which I do believe is on my home base planet, unless... Yeah. free landing, free takeoff. Sweet. As I approach the electric life form, they instinctively start to analyze me from head to foot. They chatter animatedly, admittedly, their head tilted to one side, stationary amidst endless radiation. They must see few novelties, whatever. And then I know a little of their kind. Give them some ferrite dust. Flicker disappointment nevertheless. Okay. And just want to check out this multi-tool right here. Might as well. Damn, that's... I probably can't afford it. Yeah, I can't afford that. That's a shame. And that's got a plasma launcher. Alright, well, you know what? Some nanites. Let's see what this guy's got. Actually, waveform recycler, shield lattice, that's not bad. But not too disappointed that I couldn't get the weapon, because that's what save beacons are for. So I'm going to throw down another save beacon at this location right here. And when I do get the money, I'm going to go ahead and purchase this thing. So let me just go ahead and activate this, get a navigation data. I'll go in here, check these buildings out. Maybe there's some more nanites. And finally get back to the base. Okay, got a little bit of nanites. Maybe. There we go. Maybe it would make sense to go back to the anomaly, but I don't think so. Not quite yet. Okay. Let's just take a look. Oops, we've got some floating crystals. I'm going to go ahead and tap them. But first, I am going to throw down a save beacon here. Just getting a look around here. Okay, let me highlight those and put a save beacon down. Right near the actual build. Okay, so this is really close to the base. I remember seeing this the other day. And for that, I am going to need some metal plating, I believe. So, shoot up. Find some pebbles to shoot up. Salt. Need salt. Okay. Metal plating. I don't have enough for 2, so let me get some more. And so stuff that's salt and ferrite dust. Alright, now I have enough. Okay, metal plating. And a save beacon. I'll go hit those crystals real quick. Alright, crystals. Yeah, the blue crystals are like crack. They're like crack to me. They're very addictive. But they are one of the only elements in the game that you can't passively mine. Like building a mining base, you can't passively mine it, so you have to at some point you have to get out and shoot them things. A good strategy with those is you can make the hydrogen jelly, and ratio is not incredibly favorable. I think it's 30. There we go. It's 30 dehydrogen to make 1 jelly, but when you put the jelly back into the refiner, you get 1 jelly gives you 40 dehydrogen. So it's not that big of a deal. What the hell, man? What do we got here? Poison plant or something? I feel like something hit me. So it's not that great of a ratio, but you still do come out ahead if you just make a bunch of dehydrogen jelly and then throw it back in the refiner. You get a little bit more. Right, man. Good amount of floating crystals up in this area. It's pretty cool that they wound up landing next to this building, so I guess when I come up here again to buy that weapon, when I have the money, I can grab me some of these crystals. All right. Just one more quick little Okay, yeah, so I think it's basically just back to the base, and I'm gonna call it a day on this one. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll check the base computer and see what it wants me to do. All right. All right. Home sweet home, Gamma Beach. All right, so I definitely want to empty these things out because whatever's in them. Okay, that's all out. Whatever is in them will not be in them when I log back on, I think. All right, cool enough. Let's see what the base computer wants from me. Okay. Archive recovery in progress, data receipt recovered, new data available, search archives. Found additional buried technology modules, construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded. Yeah, I think at some point wind up building a Corvette on this guy. I don't know when. I'm not in a big rush to do that though. Beginning defragmentation, next segment. Okay. Upgrade module acquired. Open inventory. Scanner module, cool. Okay. Man. Yeah, the new weapon would be kind of nice to have. It had quite a bit more spaces. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. So thanks everyone for watching, and until the next time, peace out.